how much TNT can a PlayStation 4 blow up? So right there's a 1x1, so yeah, we're going to see what that does on the PlayStation. It should be able to handle it, no problem, as you can see right there, okay? Now we're going to go to a 2x2x2, so that's a volume of 8 TNT, so we're going to blow that up and see how that goes. So we're just going to use that flaming bow right there, just, shoot it at it and see what happens. We're looking for any signs of lag or anything like that, and we're not seeing much from that one, so it can definitely handle 8 TNT. So right here's a 3x3x3, which is a volume of 27 TNT, so we blow it up, let's see what it does. See, so not much lag at that point, but you'll see it later. So we get to a 4x4x4, that's a volume of 64 TNT. So now we're just going to shoot that right in the center if we can, and just see what happens here. Okay. So it shoots it out pretty well, not much lag going on. That's like render lag, I think, there with like stuff on the ground, so I don't really call that big lag. Right here's a 5x5x5, which is a volume of 125 TNT, so we're going to see how this goes. We're just going to shoot it right in the center if we can. I missed the center a bit, but hey, it's fine. So we blow it up. There's a bit of lag. You can see it right there towards the end in the way that it was rendering on the ground. So yeah, and then right here I was building the 6x6x6. I did this right after I blew up the 5x5x5, and it was a little laggy, as you can see here. But the 6x6x6 is quite a bit of TNT as well. So it's a step up. I think it was 216. So we're going to shoot that about in the center if we can. We're going to see what it does. Okay. See, so it was laggy as well. So at this point, we started to figure out when the PlayStation gets kind of laggy when blowing up the TNT. So we found that. So what we're going to do now is we're going to move around. You see how laggy it is there? So it's starting to, cause some lag on the PlayStation, make it run a little slower and not as smooth. Okay, so 10x10x10. But as you can see there, it's a 1331, so take the cube root of that, so it's an 11. So it is an 11x11x11, which equals 1331 TNT. So we're going to blow this up, and we're going to see how much, it makes the PS4 work. So yeah, there we go. We shoot it right in the center, and it starts to blow it up. And as you can tell right there, it gets kind of laggy, but still it shoots the TNT out and is blowing it up. And yeah, so that I think it starts to get pretty laggy when you start running around 1000 TNT like this one right here. You see, because it took forever for it to show the effect on the ground, what happened with the TNT. And yeah, okay, so now we are going to move up to a 20x20x20, which is 8000 TNT blocks. Okay, so we're going to shoot that with the bow about in the center, and we're going to watch this blow up and see what happens. Okay, so as you can tell, something's up because it hasn't blown up already, because the other ones, it would at least have something on the outside, so it takes a bit for that to happen. There, it's kind of frozen up. It's not really showing stuff till you get in close, and then it's doing it in waves. You see, so I think it's having a hard time processing it there, and then all of a sudden, it starts to shoot out TNT like that right there. See, so that's pretty hard for it to process because it's trying to flip the colors between TNT and white and then shoot it out in a direction as well. So I think the PS4 starts to get real hard to process right around here. It gets difficult for it to do. And yeah, at this point, the controller even started having really bad input lag. So right here, I'm trying to look around and stuff, but it won't really do it. And when it does go through, it over exaggerates the movements. So the PS4 is kind of being pushed to the max here, I think, or at least, kinda to the max, because I do one that's higher and it's worse. But see, right there, I just barely tapped it up and then down, and it did that whole thing. Instead of moving it just a bit, it shifted it all the way up and then there to the side. You see, so it doesn't like moving or anything because it's having a really hard time processing this amount of TNT. So yeah, and as you can tell, it's just still trying to blow up, but you can see all the lag on the screen, and then the way the TNT is moving, you can see each frame. Yeah, so it can't handle that very well. And then right here in another video, I did 15,000 TNT, which was 25x25x25. It was a little over 15,000 TNT. So yeah, I'll leave a card or like a little box up in the top right of the video for something like this right here for this video. And yeah, as you can tell, the PlayStation didn't like handling it, and it was like about the exact same result as the other, just a little more exaggerated since there's more TNT. So yeah. Okay, so me personally, I think the PlayStation kind of caps out around that 1,000 mark, like that 10 by 10 by 10 we did. So yeah, because it started to get real laggy towards the end. So anything above that's gonna be real laggy and make it where you can't even really play the game anymore. So yeah, thanks for watching.